How you doing? I'm David Sanchisi, and I'm here to talk about the news of the day. All right, I have what to me is a feel-good story, and it's kind of odd because I've always cheered for my country, and I still do, but I find myself these days cheering against people who are supposed to represent my country, but they represent against my country. So, a feel good story of the day is the United States women's soccer team cannot win the gold medal. They lost their second game in pool play, which is big because they had won 44 consecutive games up until the last game where they lost against Sweden. So now they have their second loss at the Olympics and they have no chance of winning the gold. Now, again, it's hard for me because I've always supported everything that goes on in the United States, but I want to give an ovation to the Canadian team and say thanks for beating the people who represent hate against my country. So I'm going to read you what happened with the United States versus Canada. And this is the story. There will be no gold medal chance for the U.S. women's soccer team at the Tokyo Olympics after they went down to Canada early Monday morning. The 1-0 victory was the first by the Canadians against the U.S. neighbor since 2001. So they hadn't lost to the Canadians in 2001. A second half penalty delivered for Canada as it upset the four-time Olympic women's football champions in Kashmir to reach the final for the first time. Canada will now face the winner of the late semifinal in the Yokohama between Sweden and Australia. The gold medal match is set for Friday at the Olympic Stadium in Tokyo. It was the second time in a row that the much vaunted United States team has been pushed out of medal contention in the Olympics. At the 2016 Games, it was defeated by Sweden in the quarterfinals. The U.S. had an uncharacteristically uneven tournament starting with a 3-0 loss to Sweden that snapped a 44-game unbeaten streak and a scoreless draw with Australia in the group stage. The U.S. and Canada combined for 7 goals the last time they met at the Olympics, a memorable 4-3 semifinal win for the U.S. after extra time at Old Trafford in 2012. The world champions will now seek redemption by competing for the consolidation of a bronze medal. I'll just say this. The women's soccer team, which is probably the best in the world, was too focused on being woke and really portraying anti-sentiment against the United States, and instead of really focusing on what their goal was, is to win Olympic gold. So maybe they will sit back and consider all the grievances they have against their country, or maybe they will take heed and think that their country is as bad as they say, and they will find another thing to do besides play soccer, which is supported by the taxpayers of America, by the American people that they despise. They sit there and get fame, fortune, and resolve by hating the people who support them. Isn't that odd? Only in America. Anyway, I just wanted to say I am seriously glad the American women's soccer team lost because they really disgust me. And unfortunately, I believe millions of Americans feel that way right now. We have these woke athletes that sit there to represent their country, but they anti-represent their country. We have to fix this. We can no longer have people representing the United States of America in Olympic play who despise their country. Because for all you know, they threw the games. They didn't want America to get gold. We don't know that's possible. So, there you go. Anyway, God bless America. God bless all of you. And of course, God bless our president, Donald J. Trump, who has exposed everything. Even athletes that hate their country. Here we go. Talk to you soon.